Hello, you're watching tulipswift. Today I have a microphone. That's really all you need to know about how this video is going to go. This is a special video, my first video on my channel about Survivor, and it's Survivor 50 for dummies, and I'm going to explain to you why we're doing this. You may be watching this in my apartment at my Survivor 50 watch party. Hey everyone, take your shoes off. Hey, this guy gets it. Hey, look at this guy. This video is for my friends and family who I've been explaining Survivor to them against their will for the past 2 years, and I often am narrating Survivor when I watch it with people. I've studied all 22 players on this new season. I've seen all of them, except for one, play at least once, if not all of their seasons. I want to tell you what they're about, why we stand or don't stand them, and a little more information. And just for my sister who specifically requested their star sign, I will be showing you their astrological sign. There is kind of like a unspoken rule that players don't want winners to win again. Everyone on this returning season, except 3 people, have been voted out or did not win the game in some way or another, and they are hungry to win the game. And if they see someone that has already made it to the end, won $1 million, they don't want them to win the game. They're going to try to vote them out sometime. So it is very difficult for winners to make it far in a returning season. It's not impossible. Another disclaimer, I don't want to spoil too much of Survivor in this video, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about them and how far they gotten in their season, but I'm just going to tell you the year of the season. And I also am not going to tell you any Survivor winners that aren't currently playing in 50. So this is going to be incredibly biased, and this is going to be lots of fun, and I'm going to try to go very quickly, so you probably won't remember a lot of these, but I want you to keep in mind 1 or 2 people that you kind of like their profiles, and so maybe you can root for them. And also, I am going to tell you who to root for as well. We're going to start with the Cila tribe. This is the orange tribe, beginning with Christian Hubicki. Think of Christian as the sloth from Ice Age. That's kind of his energy. He's very, very strange, but he's just so adorable.
Do you want to play with me?
Play with you? On the sand?
Do you want to play this game with me?
He's a professor of robotics. He got 7th place when he played in 2018. He is so charming, so lovable. Christian actually has received the most votes against him in a single game of Survivor ever. One thing I will say about Christian is, if God forbid a woman does not win this season, the one man who is allowed to win this season, in my opinion, is Christian Hubicki. He's really just that sweet. All right, next is the very, very important Cirie Fields. If you don't already know Cirie Fields, you should know she is Survivor royalty. She is playing this year for a record 5th time.
Congratulations to both of you.
6 if you include Australian Survivor, which I do. She's a 55-year-old surgical director. Her first game was in 2006, and since then, she has placed 4th, 3rd, 17th, 6th, and then 4th. Cirie has typically made it very deep into the game. At least in 2 of the games she's played, when she went home, it wasn't really her fault. It was more of like a twist that happened in the game. So we really do think of her as a winner in a lot of ways, because the reasons that she lost were pretty much out of her control. The way that you should think of Cirie is the Beyonce of Survivor. There's really no other way to look at it. She's uncontroversial. She's iconic.
Good luck.
She went from being abrasive to being embraced by tribe mates and fans. Emily.
Next is Emily Flippin. You may know her because I often refer to her as my favorite player. She's a 31-year-old financial analyst.
Who are you?
She was in the first ever season of Survivor that I personally watched, and that was in 2023, where she got a very modest 7th place. But the thing about Emily is that her tribe went to tribal council almost every single episode before the merge, so she actually survived many more tribal councils than other players. She's really, really smart. She's kind of an asshole. She will call you out on your shit. She doesn't care how it makes her look. She's incredibly smart, incredibly strategic. She delivers bop after bop every single week, and for that reason, she is Chapel Roan. You either get Emily or you don't. Okay, next on this tribe, we have Jenna Lewis. She played for the first time in 2001 in the very first season of Survivor. Since then, in total, this will be her 3rd time playing. She placed 8th and 3rd. She started the show as the young, sensitive, single mother, but she really is a cold-hearted killer. She's incredibly intense, and she even said, if you see me cry on this season, they are crocodile tears.
I lifted my foot.
A little bit intense, but incredibly motivated and self-assured. She is Fiona from Shameless. kind of a lesser known reference, but like that's just kind of the vibe she gives me.
He played one of the most emotional and loyal games of any player ever while physically dominating in challenges.
Joe Hunter is a 46-year-old fire captain. He placed third in 2025, the season that aired just last year. He's kind of like a Captain America. He's an incredibly nice, likable, warm, honorable guy. He's a father. He's so sweet and wonderful. I really did not like the season that he was on, but Joe as a person and as a player, I do absolutely adore him. Okay, Ozzy is a 44-year-old restaurant owner. He played Survivor for the first time in 2006, so he would have been in his 20s. They called him the Jungle Boy because he was so good at swimming and climbing trees and fishing. He was incredible in challenges. He really could have lived on the island by himself. He is also playing for a record 5th time. He has scored all over the board: 2nd place, 9th place, 4th place, and 12th place. He has won individual immunity 7 times.
We're gonna be eating well tonight.
If you included all of his tribe winnings, his reward challenge winnings, he wins a lot.
Oh yeah, of course.
I would say he's kind of like Peter B. Parker, okay? So this is like a Spider-Man that he was Spider-Man. He's just kind of like grown up now. Rick Devens is 41. He's a former news reporter. This is his 2nd time playing.
Except
In his season, there was a special twist. The people voted out did have a chance to get back in the game. They almost never do this, but I would say Rick is kind of playing for his 3rd time. He finally ended up in 4th place. His first game was in 2019. He actually won individual immunity 4 times, so do not underestimate this guy. He's kind of like Shrek, but like not in the first movie when Shrek is like a loner, but just Shrek is like, he's a big goofy guy. He'll make himself laugh. He's kind of like up to no good. He's always finding idols. That was something that was very prevalent on his season. Okay, next is Savannah Louie. She played in season 49. And this is important because the other players have not seen her season. It has not aired at the time of filming Survivor 50. It was actually 9 days between when she left Fiji and when she flew back and started this first episode. You should know that Savannah is a former reporter. She's hard-headed. She's a little bit sassy. I would call her a very strong Santana character. She won her season. I need you to know that she did say to press that she hates Taylor Swift and she does not know why people like Taylor Swift.
That's on me. I'll take responsibility for that.
So if you know me at all, you know that like me and Savannah are not going to get along.
it was a cruel summer when he lost in the final 3. The question is, can he shake it off before Survivor 50?
Okay, Charlie is like Freddie Benson from iCarly. He's like really smart, but he has like a kind of a fruity side.
Buenos días, muchachalatas.
He's a 28-year-old attorney. This is his 2nd time playing. Since finishing as the runner-up in 2024, he lost the game by just a couple of votes. This guy actually won 2 individual immunities. He graduated from Harvard. Like, he'll come off like goofy. He's like the Swiftie of the cast.
Mr. Perfectly Fine about Joe Jonas.
But Charlie's pretty smart. Chrissy is 54. She's an actuary. This is her 2nd time playing since placing 2nd in 2017. She won 4 individual immunities.
Oh my gosh.
And Chrissy is a very, very talented Survivor player. She did rub people the wrong way. If you weren't in an alliance with her, she wasn't too friendly to everyone else. When she went after someone, she went after them hard. I'm going to say she's kind of like a Leslie Knope. She's very successful, very determined, but sometimes she can end up a little bit unlikable.
Now, the only thing I will be waving is your decapitated head on a stick in front of your weeping mother.
The one, the only, the Dragon Slayer.
Next, we have Ben, more commonly known as Coach. He's a 54-year-old music teacher and soccer coach. This is going to be his 4th time playing Survivor. He's a very well-known character. He's placed 5th, 12th, and 2nd. So he knows how to make a deep run in this game. You've never seen anyone like Coach.
Period, paragraph.
You just kind of have to wait and see, but I'm going to call him a 1960s Captain Kirk. He's very dramatic, almost theatrical. But still like honorable. He's a good guy. Sue me, I really think Coach can make it to like final 5 this season.
Thank you for creating me as an individual.
one of the overall most dominating players of the new era, the winner of 45.
Okay, next you have Dee. She's actually from the same season as Emily, who's Chappell Roan, if you remember. She's an entrepreneur. She's 29. This is only her second time playing Survivor, but she won her season in 2023 with 3 individual immunities. She's kind of like a hawk girl, okay? She's Latina, she's badass, she's lethal. She's also known as the best winner of the last 10 seasons.
Oh boy.
One of the most physically intimidating challenge performers we've ever seen.
Okay, now we get to Jonathan. This is the one player I've never seen play Survivor. He's 33. This is his second time playing since placing 4th in 2022. He won 3 individual immunities. He's known for his challenge performances. His tribe, I don't think, ever went to tribal council. He's kind of like Thor. Like, he's not thought of as like the smartest player, but he's incredibly strong.
She came into the game with a lot of self-doubt and emerged an assassin.
And we have Camilla. She's very small, but she's actually 32. She's a software engineer. Her season aired in 2025, and she got 4th place. Like I said, she is very small, and she is very evil. Camilla loves lying.
All right, it's my turn to lie.
Because she is so small and so evil, we're going to call her Louise from Bob's Burgers, and I think that kind of sums her up.
We're in such a good spot.
Next, we have Mike White. He's 55. He's a filmmaker. He placed 2nd in 2018. He's well known for The White Lotus, which he made after Survivor came out. And if you didn't already know, The White Lotus is basically Survivor fan fiction. He's a huge Survivor fan. When he went on the show, he was already well known for Nacho Libre and School of Rock.
Happy little bitches.
Now he's an even bigger Hollywood name, so it's very interesting to see him come back with like basically all these regular people.
They're idiots.
Mike's pretty funny. He's very good at keeping up with the social dynamics. He's kind of like a Jim Halpert. He likes to be surrounded by big characters, but he's pretty grounded and smart.
I need a soy latte stat.
Okay, next is Tiffany. We stan her. She's a 35-year-old artist. She placed 8th in 2024, which makes her the lowest ranking contestant on this season. So hopefully that works in her favor because people don't see her as that big of a threat.
Are you stupid? Are you dumb?
But Tiffany is just pure talent. She's so good at what she does.
It's not the end of the game for us.
She's so funny and likable. She made some really, really tight alliances at her time on the game. She went to almost every tribal council before the merge and survived them.
I'm not gonna talk to you if you're on your knees. I'm not gonna do that.
Tiffany is like Mercedes. Like I said, pure talent, and she knows what she's worth, and she will hold her ground.
Bruh.
Okay, we are now on the final tribe called Vatu. This is the green tribe.
And is still waiting on that jacket from Natalie.
We're going to start with Angelina. She's 36. She's an entrepreneur. She's a total girl boss.
This is just a phony vote so that I can try to get Natalie's jacket.
She is Rachel Berry, and she may not play as Rachel Berry this time around, but that's how other players see her.
I'm cool.
Natalie, is there any way I could have your jacket? Natalie?
This is her second time playing since 2018, where she got 3rd place, which means she made it to the final tribal council, but she actually didn't receive any votes to win the game. Because she's pretty intense, she will insert herself even in an awkward situation, and she often rubs people the wrong way. Okay, next we have Aubrey. This is actually her 4th time playing. She's 40 years old. I want you to think of her as like a Christina Yang because she's really smart. She's definitely the nerdy type. She's genuinely funny and quirky, but she has crashed out a few times.
Hell no, nobody's gonna tell me what to do.
Her first game was just in 2016. She has placed 2nd, 5th, and 16th. The last one was definitely an outlier because Aubrey can make it really far when she has her head in the game. It will be really tough with the competition this time.
Go yourself.
Survivor's first All-American hero.
All right, we're nearing the end, but Colby Donaldson is an iconic Survivor player.
I'm throwing it farther. Oh, okay. Come on.
He appears in an incredible episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm where he meets Holocaust survivors and explains to them that he was on a reality TV show.
Have you even seen the show?
Did you ever see our show?
It was called the Holocaust.
His first game was in 2001, which was not the first season, but was the second. In just that game, he won individual immunity 5 times, which actually sets the record for the entire show.
Tell me what you want.
Honestly, this is super, super mean, but I do think he kind of has a Joe Biden vibe. Is like, we used to love you when Obama was cool, but now you kind of just like go off on tangents, and we don't really know if you're aware of what's going on.
Ridiculous, man.
But for the people who grew up with Colby, he really is iconic, and I don't want to undermine that.
Come on, Reed, get it.
He's placed second, and then 12th, and then 5th. He's known for like kind of bombing his last season or two. They'll pretty much show that because this is going to be like his redemption season.
Reed!
Okay, Genevieve is 34. She's a corporate lawyer. She's pretty cold-hearted. I would call her a black widow. Super independent. Really could play this entire game without making a friend. She ended up having some close relationships at the end of her season, and she finishes in 5th place. She's known for being pretty lethal. She actually helped vote out all of the members of her original tribe. And something that's very important to know is she did not have a bob when she played the first time, but now we are seeing her play with a bob. Kyle Frazier is 32. He's the 3rd and final winner that's going to play in this cast. He's an attorney. His game aired in 2025, but it was not season 49. I think of Kyle as like an Aladdin. He's very, very charming. He gets along with everyone. He's very resourceful and a really great, well-rounded player. I think Kyle is so charming and athletic that I really don't think he can last.
This makes no sense.
I think Kyle's in an even worse spot than D, and Savannah's kind of a wild card.
And I'm not playing around.
Here's some of my friend's favorite player. He goes by one letter, and that is Q. He's 32. Nope.
Big mistake.
He's 31. He's an incredibly successful real estate agent from Mississippi. His first game was in 2024. He only placed 6th, but he made an impression on the entire game. And his season, which also included Mercedes and Freddie, which was the most dramatic and nonsensical Survivor game I think I've ever seen.
Get the Q skirt.
Q really played the role in his season of a Kramer. He was very much a B plot that had nothing to do with the game. He wanted to play hide and seek. He was doing bits left and right. He's very, very funny, but he's known for being chaotic, and I'm not sure if he's going to make it very far. Rizzo, also known as the Riz God, is 26 years old. He is playing back-to-back seasons, which means he had only those 9 days in between games.
Fun, and I actually really love being here.
He placed 4th in 2025. You think you're not gonna like him, but he's actually so adorable and really down to earth. He's kind of like Tom Haversford because he has all these like Gen Z slogans. I'm not sure if this cast is gonna accept him because they definitely have not seen his game at all. And finally, before my camera dies, I have Stephanie LaGrossa. I didn't know a character for her. I'm gonna give her Harley Quinn because her voice kind of reminds me of Harley Quinn, and I think Stephanie definitely rubs people the wrong way. But she's 46. She played for the first time in 2005. This is her 4th time playing the game. She's placed 7th, 2nd, and 19th. There is definitely some controversy with her online. People are accusing her of being MAGA, and she was posting videos addressing that when she seemed like obviously incredibly tipsy. I don't really know like what she's doing right now, but like she's being a little bit chaotic and is like trying to be canceled. So like just that's Stephanie.
I'm about to flip out.
Those are all 22 of the players. Who do you think is going to be the first person voted out tonight? And let me know who you want to be the sole survivor. I hope this really helped you understand why I'm so freaking excited for season 50. If you have any questions about Survivor, please let me know. If you have any corrections, also please let me know. I'm open to that. You must subscribe to this channel. It is mandatory, and leave a like and comment. And if you text me about this video, I will direct you to the comment section. If you compliment me about this video, I will also direct you to the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye.